Yes! Step on me, Dagal! Oh, gods!
Remember when I told you this was the best timeline? Wait, hold on for a sec.
Gods, I love being shot! Gods, more Dagal! Shoot me more!
Now then, remember when I told you this was the best timeline? It is now officially the worst timeline. You know we could have went with my idea, where we just burned all the hiss trees and genocided the fuck out of those scaly bastards, but no. You had to try giving them a chance with your aphrodisiacs to subjugate all the hiss trees, and now, look. The Argonians are so down bad they would rather be strapped to a wall and become the egg mine rather than just mining eggs, like normal lizards. I mean, some are even taking turns laying eggs into each other by... You know what? I'm not gonna get taken down again. Let's just say egg sharing is now a popular thing for Argonians now. No, Nerevar, the process is irreversible. How many fucking times do I have to tell you that? I remember you clearly said, please make the aphrodisiac so Kinnereth doesn't reverse this in any way. In short, you are stuck with a world with horny lizards. This is our reality now. And no, just because I went along with it doesn't make you any less of the ringleader in this. Hold on, Nerevar. I need to chuck another nuke at that orgy cluster over there before more of those scaly bastards are born. And boom goes the dynamite. Look at that Nerevar. This is far more better than I imagined it in my head. Nerevar, this is not a genocide, this is an extermination. And we are exterminating these Argonians before they literally overpopulate Nirn into an early apocalypse.
Oh yeah, I am totally convinced you are not planning this in your head.
Okay, first of all, that was different. In my mind, it was the classical Argonians running in terror from my Akula Khan. And I remember in that scenario, none of them were saying things like, stomp on me, Daddy Dagoth. Please shoot me with that 50-ton cannon.
Oh yes, I feel
Please
so
sign my
relieved
left
to know
ass
your
cheek with that
genocidal
laser of
fantasies
yours.
were only lacking all the sexualized
And other
garbage.
depraved and degenerate fourth-era garbage these lizards picked up. And there were no orgy
I
clusters
remember you
either.
clearly said, I want to blast those chain-smoking sounding
Okay,
scaled
now,
freaks
that
a
is an
new
over-exaggeration of
asshole.
what I
And you wanted to
said.
tie two baby Argonians together
You are putting
and
words
use
in
them
my
like
mouth.
some nunchucks. Like seriously, you really wanted to make your own version of that gopher chuck scene from Kung Pao for God's
Okay,
sake?
first of all, you do not understand the comedic brilliance
gods,
that is
here we
Kung
go
Pao.
again.
No, shut the fuck up. You do not understand the brilliance that went into it.
Sure.
It was a
Please
pure
go on about your
balance of the
multiversal
classic
binge
kung
watch.
fu
It's not
mixed
like
with
we are
some
fighting
good
a
old-fashioned
tide of lusty
slapstick humor.
Argonians or anything.
You would never understand why I like to binge watch that movie for hours.
I understand completely. You want to imagine yourself as some shirtless martial arts expert. Maybe that is why you refuse to wear a shirt.
And what
all this
about it?
time.
I am a fucking god, and I want to look my best.
Blow it out your ass already. You are totally a god, and you totally are not dressing like some gay porn star for that
Oh, I'm
precious
sorry, is the
Nerevar you have
over-the-hill
over
gamer
there.
girl seriously going to start talking shit about the way I
Seriously,
dress?
Dagoth, it looks like you are waging war against clothes in general. I'm surprised you haven't traded those pants for Nerevar's mouth already.
Says the slut who does not wear any. And why are you and every other glorified degenerate so fixated on the Nerevar and I being
Because you
gay?
fucking are.
Can you for once just accept the thing we have as a friendship?
Friendship,
Newsflash,
yeah, right.
bitch, friendships exist, and no, they don't involve anal
Oh, but
sex.
they sure as hell involve you talking about how you want him to enter your chambers, and how, what were those words again?
I lost
right,
my
come
fucking
to me
friend, you
through
fucking
fire and
whore.
war where
I was
destiny
happy
is
he
made.
returned. I waited
Look upon
1,000
some dead
fucking
gods.
years for him,
Heart
for
I
fuck's
shoved
sakes.
inside my glorified golden tinker toy.
It was not a fucking tinker toy, you fucking Philistine!
Holy fucking Christ! Can you two stop fucking bickering already?
And what in the hell do you want? Can't you see we are trying to prevent another apocalypse?
Yeah, I'm getting
here?
to that. Mr. House and I wanted to let you know we already created a cure for that fuck me silly juice you and the Nerevar have
Are
made.
you fucking kidding me? I thought that shit was impossible to make. We even made sure the divines themselves couldn't concoct a cure against this.
That is where you are wrong, my shirtless loincloth-wearing savage. And once again, to all you NCR cocksuckers out there, my ending is still canon.
Okay, but still, how were you able to do it?
With science, of course. And we were able to find the one candidate that was at least partially resistant to the drug's effects.
And who the hell was it? For all I know, the only one too stupid to understand what sex is would be...
Do you want me to begin
No,
explaining?
I do not want to even begin to know what you did to that brain-dead Mongoloid.
Now, mind you, the cure only partially works. The Argonians are still going to be horny if they don't get their daily dosage, but it's a temporary fix. As for the hiss trees, we will have to clone one that has a higher natural resistance to the fuck me juice you, and that freezer-loving Nord has created.
Oh, goody. Does that mean I can continue doing my does that mean I can begin distributing this cure across Nurn for a king's ransom and get rich in the process, as well as getting those hard-to-get tax breaks?
Trust me, with the amount of septims and tax breaks you will be getting, you won't ever have to deal with taxes again, and you will enjoy it in your own custom-built tribunal city.
Holy fucking shit, Nerevar, we did it. We beat the Argonians, and we finally did the impossible. We fucking beat taxes.
Not so fast, Dagoth. This is a good time to remind you about our partnership.
Now, of course, there is always an angle with you Muggle-born.
Bite me. In any case, I do expect a small tribute of royalties for this cure that, mind you, is under my copyright, and I would like to have a few settlements dotted around Morrowind. And yes, as an act of good faith, I will even let you call one of the settlements New Dagoth.
Since I helped Dagoth, maybe have one named after me, Azuratopia, or maybe New Azure.
Fine, I don't even care at this point. I'm just so glad I can finally be the god I always wanted to be. And from the bottom of my heart, Mr. House, I give you 1,000 thanks.
No thanks are necessary, Dagoth. I believe you and I, as well as that glorified Ice Eater and that gamer girl, will work well together. This will be the beginning of a long, golden age, and with my guidance, it will be a bright one.
Well, I'll be. I get drunk for a few hours, and already those two buzzkills already ruined a good thing I had going.
Don't be so down in the dumps. That weird sex juice didn't take much to make. Just some forbidden eldritch magic and a few tweaks, and boom! You have every lass within a pig's fart laid out on the table like she's in a morgue, waiting for the incinerator.
I have to admit, tainting the aphrodisiac didn't take much given how powerful it already was. But fuck it, I love my orgies, and I love them raw. But thanks to that meddling false god and his pet Nord, I will have to put my orgy fests on hold for the time being.
Now where's the holiday spirit? We have only just begun to mess with these two knuckleheads, and I think I have a way to help you out with that.
What? You're going to tweak that love juice again? And let me guess, you will also introduce it into the water supply of every major city in Tamriel.
Something like that. As we speak, my disguised dark seducers are doing their part to making sure your party doesn't get cancelled any day soon.
But what about those two dry spells? Wouldn't they just stumble upon another solution to the bullshit we throw at them?
You just leave the worrying about those two boyfriends to me. I want you to focus on setting up the massive parties you and I will be taking part in.
You know, for someone who speaks like a typical Irish stereotype, you really know how to make me feel all buttery inside. Also, forgive me for pointing this out, but why is there text on your body?
Oh, this is my newfound fashion. I discovered. It's called the lazy good-for-nothing. Creator was too fucking lazy to find a decent picture. So he had to go inside his Skyrim game and snap one on Steam because he didn't find any PNG versions of my likeness. Mind you, this new look for me is canon, by the way. And yes, it is to fuck with him.
Wow, that is quite a mouthful, and I don't mean the obvious kind. Also, are you not afraid he could turn you into a woman or some shit?
He can try, but then he will realize it will be political. In any case, we have a party to start. I just hope it's not a cheesy one. Here.
Just lay off the cheese jokes and I'll follow your lead. I can't wait to get back at those two for ruining my fun. And what fun we will have.